Oh, hey, how are you doing? This is
Hey,
the Studio X podcast.
how's it going there,
I think
bud?
this is our eighth episode, no?
For sure.
Oh, Vaj, how are you doing today? Huh?
Well, I can't complain. It started to snow outside, so I put on
Yeah,
my parka right here, and
yeah, yeah.
yeah, and I was just thinking it's a perfect weather for some street hockey.
Really? I was even thinking getting the ice out on the lake.
Oh, for
Is it
sure.
cold enough?
Well, for sure. My uncle Daryl, he said that
Oh,
that he
how's
was
Daryl doing?
he's been all right.
How's his granny doing after he burned a stool right in the fire?
Oh no, well, you see, he burned up his granny's favorite stool on the fire, and
Oh, she's probably wasn't too impressed.
no, she was not impressed. And so, it was
Mm.
her stool to keep her back, keep it straight, so she had, good back alignment.
Yeah, she's pretty she's doing good. Yeah, she's pretty straight walker, I'll tell you
Well,
that.
for
Must be
sure,
for the chair.
it kept her, the alignment straight. So,
Yeah.
what's she gonna do without the stool? I can't tell you, but all I know is, she, yeah.
I mean, after the stool getting burned, I don't know what she's gonna do.
She, she's, out on the rink,
Does she still have the cane or no?
Oh, for sure. She has the cane, but when she's on
Yeah.
the ice, she just uses the hockey stick to keep her balance.
Oh, I could see that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean the hockey stick is great. You can put all your weight on it, no?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
really have to wind up for a slapper, though, you might have to take your weight off for a moment.
Yeah, I get you. I get you for
It's
sure.
what can you do though?
Anyways, how was your week there?
Oh, my week's been alright. So it started, it snowed at first, but it's been alright. I went down to the pond, see to check
Oh,
out and see.
really?
Oh, for sure, but just to check out and see if if it was good for
Yeah.
skating, and it wasn't quite yet, but I'm thinking
Did
it
you
might
fall
be.
through or no?
Oh well,
You gotta
that's
be, I mean, on the ice, when it's not cold enough, you gotta be careful because you can go right through her.
oh well, yeah. I went through just up to my legs though.
Oh, that's not bad. Not bad at all.
No, not too bad.
So, no skating for you this week, eh?
No, no skating.
Do you
Just
know if have you ever I haven't even heard of that COVID, what's it called?
oh, it's a Covalon 19, I think they call
Oh,
it.
yeah. I
Yeah.
think your uncle, Mark Greger, he was up in northern Alberta.
Yeah, yeah. My uncle Mark Gregor, he's up in northern Alberta. He worked
Yeah.
construction up there, and yeah. So he's been all right. But because people have been scared of this Covalon 19, they've been wearing these masks and all that. But
Oh,
you
what's
know,
that about?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe maybe it's because I forget. Well, really, to be matter of fact, to be frank, I forget really.
But is he wearing the mask or no?
Oh, yeah, he's wearing a mask, of course,
Yeah, yeah.
Mostly he's always wearing a mask because he has to do, construction and
Oh, I guess those fumes aren't good, or is it the dust? Is it the dust that's getting in that he needs to get the mask on to avoid?
for sure, but
Yeah, yeah.
for sure. Yeah, so he's working up in northern Alberta. He's got his well, his uncle and my uncle, we share uncles, Uncle Daryl, you know,
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a huge family up there in
it's a big
Alberta.
family for sure. Yeah. So he was just out hunting with his with Uncle Daryl for sure.
Oh, Uncle Daryl and Uncle Mark were, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They catch anything?
Well, yeah, they did. They caught a mink for sure.
Oh, I think that was that the mink that Lexi's hat was made out of, or
Oh,
no?
for sure. They caught it, took his fur, and made the hat.
Oh, buddy. Any bears or moose?
Bears or moose? Well, they did catch. They had one time they were out hunting and they had
Yeah.
an animal in their trap and they heard it go off and they were thinking, it might be a bear, might be a moose, something
Oh,
big,
could be
really
something
big. But
meaty, eh?
they went up to find out if what got caught in the trap, and it was just a small squirrel.
Oh, just a pesky one,
Just a
eh?
pesky little
Must have
bugger.
fell from a tree or no?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, well, it gets cold. The trees get, slippery with the ice because of the rain.
Yeah.
And, it freezes overnight. And, I mean, I could see many squirrels, falling down because of the slippery tree branches. Eh?
Oh well, once it gets cold out and it starts to and the snow comes and then the ice starts to come and
Yeah.
build, it becomes slippery for them damn pesky squirrels.
Yeah, yeah, I could imagine. I mean, they do have the claws, but it's
Yeah.
ice, and you need a blade for ice. I'll
Oh,
tell
you
you
need a
that.
blade for the ice
Oh,
for
there, bud.
sure, bud. If you don't have some sticks and a blade,
Oh, you're not getting anywhere.
no
You're
way.
going right to their butt. You're going right to the butt.
Yeah, right in the butt. Oh.
Right in the butt.
Yeah, that's right. Sometimes you got to make sure you stay away there from the butt.
Yeah, yeah. And you heard American Thanksgiving went on, what was it, last weekend or something?
Oh, yeah, yeah. American Thanksgiving, what they do is it's a real important tradition down in the American states of America.
Oh, yeah, it's a
For
big
sure.
place.
Yeah, it's a big place down there. And it's a really, they chase the trend. The tradition is they chase the turkeys around in their backyard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And usually they have their family over to chase the turkeys. And I think that's what the tradition is.
Yeah, I think they get a big turkey or two.
Or two,
It doesn't,
for sure.
how many people they got going on, how big the family is, and
For
they cook it up real nice, and they stuff it, right? They stuff it with the gravy and
Yeah,
mash.
stuff with the gravy. Yep.
They
And-
put the gravy
and
on
pour
top
the
and they stuff
stuffing
it.
over top.
They put the stuffing.
They
They
stuff
put
it
the
with the
stuffing
gravy.
inside, and they put the gravy on top. Is what I meant.
Oh, for sure, bud.
And I'm sure mashed potatoes or something. No.
Well, if you have a potato and you don't mash it, it's not a mashed potato.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, mashed potatoes and gravy. Now that's a good one.
Oh, for sure,
But
bud.
you know what? If you could even get something better, I would put a couple of fries in there and a little bit of cheese, and I would call that a poutine.
Poutine for sure, bud.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Poutine is, it hits all the marks on on the health spectrum.
It's got its protein, it's got its calories, it's got
For
all
sure.
the things, the fats, it's got it all.
Everything you need for a healthy diet. And
It's
the
well
protein,
rounded, just like a moose.
just like a moose. You see the moose, how strong the moose are? It's because they eat the poutine for sure, bud.
Oh, but the moose is, I think in Alberta, in northern Alberta, there's quite a many moose,
Mm.
and those things can get 10 to 12 feet high. It's
Yeah.
amazing how big they look when you really see them. When you're walking in the woods and you see one of the moose for the first time, wow, it's an amazing creature.
It is an amazing creature, but you know what's even more amazing?
What's
I'm
that?
sure I'm sure you have lots of stories when you learned how to ride a moose. But when I first learned how to ride a moose,
Oh, you got to be kidding me there, Joe.
for sure, bud.
Oh, Joe.
Oh, for sure. For people who aren't aware, but it's a really it's
Yeah.
a thing. Once you turn 16 in Canada, you learn how to ride a moose,
Yeah.
and it's the main form of transportation up here. Would
Well,
you say
I
that?
mean, you need something to get through the snow, and what's better than a big moose leg,
Yeah, moose. Yeah, so if you have to get into class, you put your backpack on the moose's antlers, and then you just hop on.
Oh, really? Do you?
Yeah, for sure.
And you ride it all the way, no?
Oh, all the way for sure, bud.
And what happened if the moose, gets hungry or something? What are you doing then?
Well,
What you feed the moose?
you feed the moose. Usually there's a couple maple trees on the root, so he'll suck up
Oh.
some maple syrup on the trees.
Yeah, yeah. I
Uh,
mean, always have a little spare maple syrup just in case.
For sure.
That's a rule that Canadians follow by.
For sure, bud. In your back pocket. What's the back pocket for?
A bottle of maple syrup. That's right.
That's right.
That is right.
For sure, bud. Well, that's
But so I mean, it sounds like your family's doing good.
Well, my family's doing all right.
Yeah.
Uncle Daryl and Uncle Mark Gregory, they're all right. But
But they're always all right. They're up there in Alberta, and I think they're doing their own thing most of the time, and they get busy, and that's what they like to do. So
it's true.
they swear by it. So I say it's okay.
I swear by it if they swear by it, for sure.
That's right. That's right. But yep, they like hunting. They like doing hard work and a lot of construction in the cold and
Mhm.
tree cutting. And it's just the best place to get a couple Joe and get
Yep.
on the lake.
Oh, I love to keep staying on the lake, especially when it gets to to
Yeah.
cooler, and you can go ice fishing on the lake as well.
Oh, ice fishing is just a great time. It's just something you do, and that's you do it because you love it, you know?
Yeah, yeah, do it because you love it.
It's
It's
just so
just
relaxing. It's just such a great time. It's just you and Mother Nature, you know?
for sure, but you got to be careful. It's a real if you're not careful, you might get pulled under, slip. I remember my
Oh, you really had that happen to you, no?
yeah, yeah. Well, I was out ice fishing with Uncle Bob there, and
Oh.
and I reeled in a big one
Oh, you did, yeah?
for
How
sure.
many pounds was she?
Oh, she was about 140 pounds or so.
Holy buddy, must have been a tuna, no?
Oh, big tuna for sure,
Oh,
bud.
buddy.
Yeah.
What was this, Hudson Bay or no?
Oh, yeah, no, he's in Hudson Bay for sure,
Yeah,
bud.
okay. So you're talking Northern Ontario, I
Oh, up
think.
in northern. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Always up. Go up north for sure. It's the best
yeah.
place up north.
Just the biggest fish and just the best time to be out, and the air is just is so clean, you know?
Oh, it's so clean up there, and sometimes you do have to make sure you get rid of the icicles coming out your nose, but it's all right.
Uncle Bob, is that the one that he's got the cottage on Hudson Bay?
He's got a cottage
Right
on.
by the iceberg?
Yeah, yeah. He's got a cottage on Hudson Bay, but sometimes when the iceberg melts in the summer, his cottage gets flooded.
Oh,
But
that's got to be a bad place to get water, eh?
yeah, yeah. But what can you do? You just have to get her, mop it up a little bit, and
Yeah, yeah,
you go about your day.
yeah. Has he had any basement problems with the flooding or?
Basement problems for sure, but usually that's where he keeps, his furs and all that.
Oh,
He
I
hangs them
guess.
up.
And I guess Mark Gregory could come over and fix all that up in a jiffy.
Yeah,
No?
sometimes he'll call Mark
Yeah.
Gregory over, and Mark Gregory's got to do a couple, fill in a hole or two.
Oh, yeah. He's good with the hands though. That Mark Gregory, he
Yeah,
really gets the job done.
he's for sure. He was born out, out in the wild, and
Yeah.
he lives in the wild. He's a wild man for sure,
Yeah.
bud.
Doesn't he just lives in a nice little cottage, a little wood cabin? No?
Yeah, he lives, up northern Alberta, but he'll take a trip. He'll take a trip. It's about a 2-day trip on the moose,
Yeah.
2-day moose trip
Yeah,
to
for
northern
sure.
Ontario, and if my
Yeah.
uncle Bob has to fix any
Yeah.
leaks or anything in the cottage, Mark Gregory, oh dear, I can't speak
Oh,
today.
yeah, let's take it
It's
in cold, no?
it's chilly cold in here for sure. My
Yeah,
lips are
for
getting.
well, I got the nice cold a nice warm vest to keep the cold out.
Oh, that does look nice.
Yeah.
What is that? Looks like a beauty coat there for
Yeah,
sure.
I think I got some nice good down in this jacket.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you know,
Is that Canadian Goose down?
oh, I think it might be some Canadian goose. I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
But
see.
you got to leave the arms to breathe because I wouldn't want to get the arms too claustrophobic. You
Oh
need to
no,
breathe.
no, for sure. And also, the ladies love it.
Oh yeah, they do like the muscle,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm just trying to compete with the moose, because that thing is wow, when the ladies see the moose, I gotta compete with that.
It is quite a, majestic creature for
Oh,
sure.
for sure, for sure.
It's a good one for sure.
So, Uncle Bobby, ever get the snowmobiles out and go for a rip or no?
Yeah, we had a little bit of an accident last year for on the snowmobiles. We
Oh,
had a
that's
trip.
terrible, no?
It's terrible. We took it around the bend,
Yeah.
but we took it
Yeah.
around the bend a little too fast, you see.
Oh
And
no.
and our neighbor,
Yeah.
he was, cutting firewood, and he had a whole
Oh
pile of firewood. So around the bend,
no.
yeah, I'm telling you, it's the truth for sure, bud. It's the truth. We took it around the corner,
Yeah.
but we took it too fast, so
Oh.
we slipped and fell right in the pile of firewood.
Oh, was everyone okay? No.
Oh yeah, everyone was all right, but it's just a hassle to restock the firewood.
What about the sled? The sled was okay?
Well, the sled had it had a dent in it, but
Oh,
we took it back to the cabin,
yeah.
and
Are you still using Ronnie sleds or?
oh yeah, Ronnie sled's
Yeah.
the ones he gave us, a
Yeah,
couple years
a
back.
couple years back. I
Yeah.
think it was for just a festive gift, and I think he got new Ronnie sleds, and he was looking to, give away the old ones, and
Yeah.
that's how you got them, right?
Yeah, yeah. So my uncle Bob keeps them up there at the
Yeah.
cabin, from good old Ronnie there. but you know they're pretty good. They're
Oh,
gas
Ronnie keeps.
powered.
Oh, Ronnie always keeps his equipment well nice, well
Oh, he
nice.
keeps it greased
Yeah,
and
yeah,
cleaned for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, don't want to rust you don't want to rust it on the blades on the bottom.
Oh no, you don't want to be driving those. I see a lot of the southern Canadian folk
Oh no, no,
driving
no.
it on the road, and I say, "Oh, buddy, that's not a place for a sled."
No, for sure not, bud. You don't know. You
Like,
don't know what kind of dangerous, activity you could get on the road.
well, not just that. It's the salt. It's the shot. It's the salt there, Joe.
Oh, the
Is
salt, is it bad
Oh,
for
it
that?
does something terrible to the sled. Do you not
Okay.
know what it does? It
Oh,
just withers away at it, and the salt gets in there, and the rust starts happening, and it's a terrible thing to see to a sled.
oh no, and you're telling me, people, the Southern Canadians are doing that?
I see a lot of them going on the roads and driving it on the the pavement, and I say,
Oh,
"What in the hell in God's name are you doing?"
oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That's just disrespectful to the equipment.
I said, "I don't know who gave you that sled, but they shouldn't have because that's a terrible thing to be doing to one."
Yeah, and especially even dare say I ask, are they doing that with their skates?
Well, I don't know what they're doing with their skates, but all I can say is on the front, the skis on the front of their sled are gonna be gone in a couple years.
Oh dear me. Well, if anyone's listening from down in the southern Canada,
Yeah.
make sure you don't put it on the on the pavement with all the salt because it'll
No,
just
if you want to be
corrode
doing something on that, get an ATV for Christ's sakes.
for sure.
Because ATVs, that's what they're for. They're for the road. It's called an all-terrain vehicle for a reason, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, but just be careful though. Don't take those on the lake if it's not if it the
Yeah,
water isn't cold enough
yeah.
because well uh,
Because I don't know if you've ever seen this, but have you seen a sled go on a lake? It doesn't do too bad. No, it doesn't do too bad at all. But if you get an ATV in the lake, you're going down immediately.
for sure. No, you got to make sure sleds are for the lake and for the snow.
And those people up in southern Ontario, I don't think they even should be getting a sled because I don't think they have enough snow.
No, it doesn't snow down there. No,
They're
no, I don't think it does.
they're driving it on the grass. I say, buddy, it's not made for the grass.
No, buddy, no, it is for sure.
I
It's
think
not made
that's
for the
what they
grass.
need a dirt bike for that,
Yeah, yeah.
not a snowmobile.
Yeah, no, dirt bikes don't work so well up here, but down there in the southern Canada,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
probably works a little better because it's without the snow, it's just a bunch of dirt.
I think I heard somebody, some folk I was talking to telling me that they blow the snow for the skiing in southern Ontario, and I say, blow the snow? What do you mean? Like you go like this? How you supposed
Oh
to do
dear,
that?
that would give me a darn headache.
I would think so.
Oh dear
And they
me.
say they blow the snow, and that's how they get the snow for the skiers. And I said, it might be just me talking, but that sounds like a damn lot of work.
Why don't you just come up to the up to the north and go skiing?
Well, this is it, but they're the city folk and they don't want to drive too much. So,
Mm,
they don't want to take the moose because they think it's scary.
yeah.
And they start blowing the snow on their little hills. And I just think it's a damn shame. It's a lot of money and, power that you could be used somewhere else.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't think the snow's even that great because how could you make snow from a blower? That doesn't sound right. The only thing I'd use a blower for is to move the snow, not to make it.
Well, sometimes sometimes I'll if the snow is on my porch for example,
Yeah,
I'll take out the blower.
yeah,
Sometimes the people in the south use it to blow in the leaves, but I'll just take it to blow all the snow off my porch.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why they're blowing the leaves because that's for the ground.
That yeah, I don't know. They blow the leaves away so that it gets off their lawn, but then the wind comes along and puts it back on their lawn. I don't get it.
They just love, you know what they do? They really love to play with Mother Nature, but you can't play with her. You just
No.
gotta let her be.
No, no, Mother Nature's too much of it's too serious,
Yeah,
it's too serious
yeah,
of a
yeah.
thing.
But no, have you catched any or have you caught any fish this season? No.
Well, after that big tragedy with that 140 pounder,
Yeah.
when I slipped in, I finished that story. I didn't
I
finish
don't
that
think you
story.
even finished the story.
Well,
Joe, I don't think your memory's doing too well.
Oh, it's cause it was why, because it was the last time that I slipped on the ice in that hockey game.
Oh, I think I remember that. That was back in '02.
That was back in '02. I slipped on the ice, and of course I wasn't wearing a helmet, but they only have to wear a helmet on the on the television.
Yeah.
So I wasn't wearing a helmet. I slipped and fell, and I might have bumped my head a little bit.
Oh, it's ice is soft.
It's soft enough, but I didn't fall. My head didn't fall on the ice because ice is soft. My head fell on
On the goalpost, no?
oh, it was on the
I think I
goalpost.
remember this. Something with the goalpost, right?
Yeah, so it hit the goalpost.
Oh, that would have been a banger, no?
Yeah, yep. But usually you don't want to hit the goalpost, especially with your with the puck, and even more especially with your head.
Oh, buddy.
But
And what happened after that, no?
well, I can't remember what exactly happened because I woke up. I was
Yeah.
playing, so I was playing on the ice with my family and a couple of boys from the a couple of friends around the neighborhood,
Okay.
around the lake,
Yeah.
and what was it? It was who was it?
Was it the Les brother twins?
Oh yeah, the Les brothers.
The Leslie.
Yeah, the
Leslie's
Leslie
twins.
brothers. Yes, the Leslie twins.
Yes.
And their group. So they like to pull lots of pranks and tricks and all
Oh,
that such.
they're all into that, eh?
For sure. For
Oh.
sure. So, when I hit my head right on the goalpost, they thought it would be funny, to take off my skates and take off my pants and leave me in the snow naked.
Are you going
And
to be kidding me?
I woke up right in the snow naked.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so it wasn't, it was pretty bad, but
Yeah.
I felt all right after that.
So you didn't have nothing on but the naked butt?
I just had
How
my,
was that on your butt? The
you
cold
know,
ice.
yeah, the cold
Eh?
ice.
Oh.
Usually I'm all right with the cold snow on my
Yeah.
but it was a little cold on my butt for sure.
And so what did you do to them?
Well, yeah, that's a good point. So, well, after I got home, I got home and I had a nice cup of hot chocolate, and I had a little bit,
Cup of Joe? No.
a cup of Joe, that's for sure.
Okay.
Cup of Joe.
Got
And,
the fireplace going, no?
oh, yeah, I threw a a
Couple
log.
logs in
I
there?
threw a log or
Yeah.
a log or two on the fire, and to make sure I warmed up, because I think my bottom was a little frozen.
Oh, it sounds like if you were bare butt on the ice.
Yeah, bare butt on the ice is
Oh.
it's a trip
That's a,
if you've never done it. It's a really,
yeah, that's something you'll happen to you a couple times if you're up here in the northern Ontario. I'll tell you that.
oh, for sure. And so I just warmed up
Yeah.
with the fire and a good hot cup of Joe, and then I snuck out. They left some some traps out in the woods
Oh.
because they were looking for maybe they'll catch a bear, maybe they'll catch a squirrel, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
And I untrapped their traps so they couldn't catch anything.
Oh, sabotage.
Yeah. So I did that, and then I left a butt print in the snow right beside it, so they knew it was me. I
Oh.
just I stuck my bottom right in the snow
Yeah.
just so they know it was me who did it.
Oh, I think you should have chainsawed a couple of their trees, no?
Well, the thing is I was really tired from, because I was chopping some wood earlier in the day
Yeah.
for the fire, so I was pretty tired of chopping wood. So
I get ya.
that's why I didn't do that.
I get you. Well, I always love chopping a tree down for a little bit of sabotage, no?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's just you got to be careful because you don't want to do too much damage. One time I remember, I was trying to chop some wood,
Yeah.
and unfortunately I don't, this is, a sad moment, but I accidentally chopped it, and the tree fell right on their cabin.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, it wasn't too good there,
Could
but
that could have been a lawsuit.
no
No,
way.
you don't think so?
No, because I just told them that it fell on its own.
Oh, I get you. It was
Yeah.
It was Mother Nature, eh?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I
bud.
get you. Well, I think we should watch a couple of videos.
Yeah, for sure, bud.
What you think about what do we got here?
All right, we'll start off. We'll start off with this.
Let's get it going.
Alrighty.
Fucking here, right? We do.
So I'm gonna try and make Adam laugh.
Okay. Let me get these on.
Yes, that's true. Here we go. All right.
Fucking hell.
What's going? Oh, here, I know what it is. Oh,
Oh, there,
I think
bud.
we're having some technical difficulties
Let's
here.
give us a second there.
Oh dear me, that's kind that's kind of like when I was trying to get a game of hockey going, and the goaltender didn't even show up.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I remember. I was trying to get a game of hockey going with the uncles, and
Fuck, we're having some technical difficulties.
oh dear, and the goaltender didn't show up. So what I did was, I took all of our bags, right, where we keep our skates and all of that. I took our bags and I just piled up the bags in the way of the goalpost so that no one could, if Danny, hit a real slapper, he'd hit it right into the bags and he wouldn't be able to score. So, I did that, and then it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad, but I couldn't get any, if we wanted to pull the goalie for sure, at the end, and the end of the game, if they're up by one goal or something like that. We couldn't pull the goalie because, it was just a goalie of bags. So it was too bad. We couldn't pull the goalie. So, we couldn't go up a man or anything like that. But we ended up winning the game.
Fuck, but I think she's gonna die. No.
Oh no! See, that's the problem. You rely on technology and it ruins it. Up in the great, up in the Great White North, it all the electrics don't really exist. So you got to run by, the fire. You got to run by.
Oh, but she doesn't lie. No, she does not lie. The fire.
The fire,
never goes.
no, the fire never lies. Mother Nature, she's your best friend, right? And so if we had this, all this silly electronic stuff, running by
The
fire.
fucking things aren't even working.
Oh, throw that shit out there, bud. Throw that shit out there, bud. Holy, what a piece of crap. What a piece of junk, It kind of reminds me of when, my uncle.
She's fucking useless.
Oh, what a piece of garbage. Fuck this. Fuck this shit, bud. What a piece of
I think
crap.
she's working again.
Oh, she's working for sure.
Fucking hell,
All right. Here we go.
Okay, Joe, I think we
Yeah, we got it up there, bud.
No, if I can get this stupid thing working, I think we're
Oh, all right. Well,
there, but I think we might be doing some success here.
all right, for sure. So it kind of reminds me of when my uncle Gord, when he bought a new toaster for sure, and he bought a new toaster and he's trying to cook some toast, have a romantic evening with, the lady, cook some toast, maybe get a little bit of, a little jam, a little bit of, maple syrup on it there.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, toast is really good with maple syrup for a romantic evening with the lady.
Oh, for sure, bud.
For sure, bud. So he bought this new toaster, right? It's supposed to, it was from some city folk, right? And, he had to plug it in. But, out up in the Great White, up in North, you don't have anywhere to plug it in. So
Nowhere.
he tried to, he tried to heat the toast on the fire, but.
Oh, there, bud. I think she's finally working there.
Oh, for sure. We can watch these videos now.
I think so, for
All right.
sure, bud.
Well,
just let me fix my hat, and then it should
all
be
right.
good.
Make sure your hats are up fixed.
There we go.
These hats are great for warmth,
Okay, so what you're gonna show me today?
All right, well, I'm gonna show you some funny videos and try and make you laugh here.
Okay, let me get you switched over, and we should be rocking. There
right.
we go.
Alrighty, here we go. So let's see what we can do here.
Oh, let's get the sound on, and then I think we should be rolling.
All right, let's get her going.
How my nuts got stuck in a Rubik's Cube. It was crazy. It was last Christmas, and it was an everyday
Oh,
jack
fuck, he
fest
must have
back
really
then,
got it
right?
jammed in there.
I got the
For
test
sure.
results
Gotta
back.
tell grandma.
I have genital warts.
Oh, he's got...
Yeah, I have genital warts. How do you think it happened?
You tell me.
Oh,
Oh, dear.
That's got to be something. Oh, she doesn't
Anyways,
know what
Graham,
to think. That's a
this
weird
weekend
one.
I actually have a date with Jessica.
That's your cousin.
That's your
Second
cousin.
I'm not an animal, Graham.
Yeah, second
Yeah,
cousin.
Grandma.
Second
I
cousin,
forgot
for
to tell you the
sure.
story about how my nuts got stuck
that
in a
no-
Rubik's Cube. It was crazy.
That's the end of that
it was-
video.
Now
but-
that I don't know what he was doing.
No good? All right.
He's a little bit crazy, I think.
All right, for sure.
We have a runner on
Oh, here we go.
I-97. Shooter down. Pow!
Oh, she didn't. She just went straight down.
Oh, for sure. Just like a
Holy.
fish in the lake. Just dove.
Yo, I'm really weak. Her legs said, yo, I'm good. Hold on, took him.
Oh,
Oh dear. He must have slipped on the ice, no?
she must have, eh?
Oh my God. Yo,
She just went straight
yo,
down.
slow getting
She just went straight down like if you fell through the ice, I think.
Oh no, like if the ice isn't, thick enough, you fell through the ice?
Ooh, something like that.
Get down.
Oh,
We have a
dear.
runner on I-97.
What else you got for
Slow
me,
down.
Joe? Oh.
Yo, who big brother is this, man? Like, move. They running away from him. Like, what? Move. Sit down.
That's a
like,
big boy.
I'm out of here.
Oh.
That's somebody's father, bro. Like, what? He is not 6 years old. Come on, bro. Like, look at him. The camera dumb far. They must be recording from the bleachers. Look how big he still look. Bro, that's my whole big brother, man. Move. Sat him right down. Nope. I'm not catching you. That boy not 6. Look how he running. He running like a grown man. Look at him all by himself. Nah, that's not fair,
Little
yo.
kids.
That's not a 6-year-old.
That
man.
ain't fair.
Watch
That
no
just
run
ain't
away
fair.
and then turn
That
around.
ain't
Nah,
fair.
he knew where
No
he was
way.
running to. He fell already.
My God, Joe.
You know what?
What? You like it?
What in the hell am I watching, Joe?
Oh well, I paused it. Maybe
Joe, I don't like the look of this.
Maybe I paused at the wrong spot there,
Oh,
bud.
I think you did there, Joe. It doesn't look no good.
You want me to stop it or leave it
No,
there?
I think you should keep going because I gotta do something.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Now it's getting out of hand, bro. They got a glizzy blocker. That's a glizzy blocker, not a gripper. That's blocking people from watching you eating the glizzy. That's crazy. Oh, nah, look how he opened his mouth to. You ain't gotta do all that, bro. You could just slightly bite the glizzy. You ain't gotta do all that, bro. Like, that's a glizzy blocker. That's a
I don't know
glizzy
about you,
sign.
Joe, but what that making him look is a little bit dirtier than I think what he's doing. So I don't think it's helping him out that much.
I think the intention is to cover it up so that you don't look like you don't look like you're filling filling up the goal.
Yeah, but then your mind goes to something even worse
Oh dear.
because you don't know what you're really looking at there.
So you're saying you don't want to fill it up like that?
No, I don't think that's the way to do it. I really
Okay.
don't think.
All right.
If
Well.
you're gonna be eating a glizzy, you gotta be doing it in a better way than that.
Okay, for sure, bud.
Fuck,
All right.
bud. Fuck.
All right. Well, let's continue on.
Oh.
In his mind, I knew right away. He was like, "Dang, yo, break, fake, we out." Listen here, right here in this moment, he like, "Yeah, it's a game changer. I'm about to get this one right here." But hold on, nope. Come here, sit down, boy. What's wrong with you?
He slipped on the ice, I think.
I think he was going a little bit too fast and he caught his feet and
Suspect running around the 40-yard line. Kill him now. Pow!
he just got a little bit too ahead of himself, like you could do if you don't know how to skate properly and you get out there going too
Then you
fast.
hit a
Oh
park
no,
car.
if you're not skating properly and you keep going but you don't know how to stop, so you ram yourself right into the boards.
That's a terrible thing.
Oh dear me. You don't want to get up into the boards and get body checked right into the boards.
Oh, buddy, you could be going through the glass.
Oh, for sure.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
dear.
Joe, he's giving him a little bit of the rear end there.
He's just, I think he might just be giving him a massage. I don't know what he's trying to do there, but he's giving him something for sure.
Oh, Joe,
Oh my goodness.
he really gave it to him. My goodness.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, I wouldn't want to be the one on the bottom.
Oh no, sir.
Oh, the cameraman.
Oh no. You gotta be careful.
Yo, all I can say is he should have been wearing a helmet because he went face first on the head, just like you did on the pole on the post there, bud.
Yeah, for sure. You don't want to go head first without a helmet.
No, if you're gonna be
No.
thinking you're going head first, you're gonna need a helmet, I think.
For sure, bud.
Go.
You think he's gonna make the team there, Gordon?
I think he needs to work on his throw because that was about as weak as Southern Ontario snow, I think.
That was just about as weak as Southern Ontario snow for sure, bud.
Pa. Thanks, Jasper. Pa.
May I have this dance, my lady?
Oh,
Jasper.
now that's a well-trained dog, no?
That is a well-trained
That's a
dog.
well-trained dog, almost as good as Joe's. Is not Mark Gregory's dog.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Almost.
he has, if he's not riding a moose, he's riding a dog sled.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Moments for customers at a Kansas Home Depot. Police responded to reports of a bomb threat at the store in Wichita. A customer
it's them
alerted
city folk.
employees. A man inside the bathroom said there was a bomb in the building. Police were able to locate the man responsible for those comments, and that man told police he warned other guests to leave the restroom because he was, quote, fixing to blow it up, but had no intention of causing a panic. Man also told police others in the room laughed, understanding his joke, which I'm just now getting. Home Depot says they will not be pressing charges. But I can tell you right now, you asked the producer for me to read that, didn't you? To Ethan now, please.
No. Do you understand what happened there?
Now, Joe, I don't understand at all.
All right. Well, let me just demonstrate. Let me just, I'll try and explain. So, if you have a if you have a breakfast burrito,
Yeah.
extra chili sauce.
Oh, I know what you're saying there, Joe.
Yeah, for sure. And after, when you got to go to
Wait,
the
are we
bathroom-
talking from Timmy's or no?
Well, either if you get a chili from Timmy's, for sure.
Yeah.
That's maybe a better a better example. So,
Yeah.
you get the extra large chili
Okay.
from
okay.
Timmy's, right? You got to go, a couple hours later, you got to go to you got to go to the washroom, right?
Oh, the loo.
Yeah, you got to go to the loo.
For sure.
And sometimes, some things happen in the loo, one might say they
Oh,
blew
I
up,
think it's from the beans, no?
it's from the beans. One might say they blew up the toilet.
Oh, I get you. That's what he was doing,
That's
eh?
what he was doing for sure.
Oh, he was being a funny guy.
He was being a funny guy. He said, don't go in the bathroom because I think I might blow up the bathroom.
Oh, he's a funny guy, eh?
Yeah, for sure, bud. Oh, that's not even in our video. Oh dear, that's it. That's
for
everything we
customers.
got there.
That's
Gone.
everything we got.
For
Okay,
sure,
there,
bud.
Joe. Well, I really liked it. It was really good.
Yes, for sure. I didn't get you laughing too hard.
No,
But-
I mean, it was mostly city folk things though. So, me, Glenn, I'm not gonna be laughing at too many city folk things because those city folk, they always doing something else.
They're a little bit silly.
They
They're a little
are.
silly the way their humor goes and what they do. It's hard to understand. But
Yeah.
if you've ever traveled down there, you understand. They're nice people down there.
Oh,
but they're
for sure, nice people, but
for
they
sure.
are caught up in something else. I'll tell you that.
For sure, bud.
They are
for
caught up
sure.
in something else. Rather than really going out there, and they're always inside. That's the only thing I don't like is they're inside, and you can't breathe inside. I always go inside, and it's hard to breathe unless I have the fire in the chimney open.
Oh, that is nice. You get a little fresh air from the chimney.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
For sure.
Anyways, last thing before we leave, I just want to know how you were building a cabin in up on the hill, right?
Yeah, up on the hill. Yeah.
Yeah, it was called Joseph and Jeremy's Hill, right?
Joseph and Jeremy's. That's what
Yeah,
the hill's called.
Yeah.
I was just building a cabin there. So really, what happened there was they gave me a call.
Joe, I'm actually getting a bit hot in here,
Is it?
It's
Well,
a bit hot.
it's because Mary turned on the fire.
Did she? Oh. Hey, Mary, what are you doing?
She turned.
She's cold. She's cold. She's telling me.
She's cold. So
She says she's cold.
that's why she must have turned on the fire.
Oh, it's gonna get pretty hot in here, so
Yeah.
we're gonna have to wrap it up soon. But keep
yeah.
telling me about your cabin.
Yeah. So, make sure you throw an extra log in there, bud. Oh, for sure. Yeah. No, they're around back. I cut a few logs. I was chopping the wood earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry about that. I just, so back to the cabin on the hill, Joseph and Jeremy's hill. They needed someone to who had a good reputation of building cabins. So I told him,
Okay.
I've chopped a couple logs,
Yeah.
and so I can probably do it. I got a hammer,
Yeah.
I got a few nails.
Okay.
So I chopped down a couple trees, right? Good strong ones, maple trees, the good strong ones. Those are the best.
Yeah.
I chopped them down. I got some maple syrup from them,
Okay.
first off. So it was good. And chopped them down, cut them into a couple pieces. And I tried to make a good cabin. It was a little small. It was about, 4 foot by 6 foot. It was a small
It's a
cabin.
not bad size.
Not
eh?
bad, not too
Yeah.
bad. Yeah, enough room, enough room, but not too big. So I built the cabin, with some logs and some sticks and some trees and whatever. But then, next week there was a raccoon in it. A raccoon got
You
in
must
the
have missed
cabin.
a hole.
I missed a hole. I didn't fill it up. Raccoon got in.
Fuck Joe.
I'm no,
You can't be doing that.
Well, it's sometimes, I mistake. I made a mistake, so
Yeah.
because I didn't finish. I remember I didn't finish because, the Leafs were on.
Yeah.
So I had to watch the Leafs game.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
How are they doing?
Oh, the Leafs are,
I've been up north for the past maybe 3-4 months. I haven't had no internet, no nothing up there, no electricity,
yeah,
just
so
the fire.
just the fires. It's all that you need to keep yourself warm. But the Leafs, they're doing all right. They've won the last 5 Stanley Cups in a row.
Okay.
Yeah, they've won the last 5 in a row, and then they lost one year before to the Canucks,
Okay, I get you.
and then they've won all of them after that.
Well,
before
I love
that.
the Leafs. I gotta say, I got all their jerseys for sure.
For sure. Yeah. Maybe they lost in '94 to the Montreal Canadiens too.
Oh,
I'm not sure. I know it's the Leafs, the Canucks, and the Canadiens.
yeah.
Yeah. Maybe the Senators.
I think the Senators won a couple too.
For
For
sure,
sure.
bud. For sure.
Anyways, I think I think I gotta run. So, and it's getting hot in here. So,
Yeah, all right.
I'm out of here because I do not like the warm weather. I'll tell you that.
No,
I'm
it's-
up in northern Ontario most of the year. Because it's too hot down here.
For sure, bud. Where do you got to run off to? You have to, you got a game, a hockey game or something?
No, I think I'll just cut some wood before it gets a little bit dark because it's been getting dark so early.
For sure.
And get wrapped up and turn the fire on, and I'll get supper on, and
for sure.
I think we're having rabbit tonight. So
Oh, you catch that rabbit, you were chasing the other day.
no, I've had this rabbit for a while. I haven't been hunting for a couple days, so I think I caught this rabbit back in maybe 12 days ago, and it's just in the freezer. I just left it out, and
Oh, for sure.
she's frozen solid. So
Yeah. You have one of those good outside freezers where you dig a hole in the snow.
yeah.
Yeah, dig a hole in the snow and keep it there.
Yeah, it works great for me. You just gotta make sure the mooses or the bears don't get to it, because
for sure.
once they get there, they'll be coming back for more.
Oh, you don't want bears to come back for more.
No,
There's-
you don't. That's a
Oh, no.
big problem. Us, northern Ontario, there's lots of bears, and you don't want bears around where you're living because they're nothing but trouble.
They're nothing but trouble. They are, sometimes they'll poo.
They'll poo everywhere.
Sometimes
I'll
they'll
try
poo
that.
all everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a terrible thing. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I think I'll thaw the rabbit and get that on, and might have some carrot and maybe a couple Joe, probably a couple Joe.
Oh, a
and,
couple Joe. Can I come over for dinner there?
Oh, I think I'll have to thaw another rabbit if you want to come.
All right. No worries. I thought, maybe if there's some extras, I don't want to impose there, bud.
No, it's just me. So
Oh, it's just you,
yeah,
for
just
sure.
me. And so yeah, if you want to, you can come over for sure, and we can
Alright.
have a couple Joe or two.
Have a couple Joe, maybe have some brews.
Oh yeah, a couple cold ones, I think so.
Alright,
I think I
alright.
have. I might need to go down to John's store and get a couple more. But I think I have at least two.
At least 2, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, if you want to come over later, I'll just knock on the door and I'll be there in a
for
jiffy.
sure. For sure,
And
bud.
I think we'll have to wrap this up because
Alright.
I'm getting a little bit hot. And I think the stove or the fire is really getting hot over there. So
Okay. Yeah.
okay.
idea.
We'll catch you all later in the next episode.
For sure. See ya, folks. All right. Oh, for sure.